All right, this is the first installment of Boss Talk with the Fast Lane, and we got a special guest in the building. Now, I know y'all seen my videos on Tommy Butter, but we actually got his godson, Tommy Hilfiger Jr., in the building to give us some more insight of the story of Tommy Butter. So, without further ado, Tommy Hilfiger Jr., what's up, man?
What's good, man? What's going on?
Hey, man, ain't nothing, man. I appreciate you reaching out through TikTok and as you know, I've been interested in your Godfather's story for a minute. I did several videos on him, and I remember back in like 2010, 2012, 2009, man, he was making a lot of noise when he returned to Philly. But what's your connection to Tommy?
Yeah, Tommy is my godfather, and he's pretty much my dad's best friend. My dad is Anthony McNeish. He in the Hilfiger mob. People think Tommy is my dad in Philly. Like that's the little rumors in Philly. That's the big rumor in Philly. Oh, Tommy your dad. Tommy your dad. But my name is Miguel McNeish, and my
Mm.
dad is Anthony McNeish. And my uncle is Ryan Tapper. That's my dad cousin. They both in the mob. We call it the Hilfiger mob all together. And they was the Jamaicans that Tommy was fucking with in Southwest and Ardmore, West Philly. You know how people think Ardmore, that big city that had that big drug dealer. That's my dad. So
Okay,
uh,
I think I heard of your father, man, because
yeah.
I've been in and out of the prison system. I heard a lot of war stories out here, and I mean, at first I thought you was Tommy Hill's son too, because when I sent you a picture, I'm like, oh, I ain't even know. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, was you close to Tommy though when he was
Yeah,
alive?
yeah, we definitely was close. We definitely was close. I met him, like, I'm born in the '90s era. You know what I'm saying? I come from, like, I met him like in '98. He used to come around, barbecues and
You met him in '98, so that's around the time he first got the Universal deal, and he was messing with Joey Merlino, former mob boss in South Philly. Like, what was the atmosphere like around Tommy and Ram Squad?
it was perfect. It was perfect. It was like we was all in our zone. '98 was a big year. The '90s in general was our time. You feel me? So we was just a bunch of dudes in the zone. You know what I'm saying? And um you know it's just is the vibes. That's where it comes
Yeah,
from.
yeah, I know the vibe. I know the vibe.
Yeah,
There's a lot of money. A lot of money was being made. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? A lot of
yeah.
parties was going on. So how old was you like when you first got the experience that limelight that was going on in the city? And because a lot of people was jumping. You had Ram Squad, you had Major Figures, you had State Property. Like, what was it like being like inside of that
Mm.
situation?
Yeah, I was like 9 years old, and I like to soak it in. I had the fun, just sitting back and seeing my dad be all cool, and I just like to soak it in and vibe out and, like, you know be the man in the moment. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. I was a young man in the moment, and it was all fun.
So your father, we know Tommy got indicted sometime. I think it was in like the mid 2000s. Did your father get caught up in any of that as far as like legal trouble?
Yeah, my dad, he got booked in '04.
Was that a part? Was he a part of Hilfiger's case?
Nah, for some reason, the Rico, um, we didn't, nothing happened with when my dad, Tony, and nothing happened with Ryan, but my dad did get caught in North Carolina, and it was like a quarter key. I put on a forward that gave up some information for some reason, and he did 14. He got 14 years, and you know, so
So is he home now? Your dad home now?
yeah, he got out in 17. Got out
Okay,
in
that's good.
17,
That's
yeah.
good, man.
Yeah, yeah. But he's not in Philly no
How
more. He out. He left Philly like um like soon as the 2000s came. My dad Tony he left Philly because he already knew how it was gonna go, how it was gonna change, and people wasn't gonna acknowledge the legacy that we got. And he just was like, I'm going to Miami, or he down there. So
Yeah, I know that's right. So
yeah,
what this is so your dad got booked in '04. So this is before or after Hilfiger get locked up?
it's a little after.
A little after, okay.
Yeah.
What was your dad like, what was his energy like when he heard Hilfiger got pickled on the boulevard?
Mm,
Like was he worried? Like was he
right,
worried that Hilfiger was gonna like mention his name? Or,
right.
or or did he think Hilfiger was gonna stand tall and you know what I'm saying, like take
He
on the charges on his own?
he thought he was gonna be 100. We all thought he was gonna be 100, but you know that we thought he was gonna be 100.
Right, right. But at the end of the day, you don't think that Hilfiger may have given him up at all?
Right, I do. I thought about that's little low key thoughts I have. Um,
Hmm.
but no, my dad said he know who it is, so But
Okay,
yeah,
okay. So as far as your father know, Hilfiger stood tall for him. He never
right,
mentioned his name. He kept him out of the Fed's radar, but just so happened he got caught up in something else.
right.
Okay, okay.